Minister Godongwana says the first hope comes in the fact that there is consensus among South Africans about what the economy needs. He says there are lessons that can be learned from the COVID-19 pandemic.
We can take a lesson from the COVID-19. South Africans across the board, across all the political spectrum, worked together and in working together, including business and so on, without even a single document being signed now to work together. That in itself shows that there's positive commitment among South Africans. The key question for us is how do we marshal that positive commitment into the right direction, into the right energies.
He once again reiterated the importance of implementing structural reforms.
There's general consensus amongst ourselves on those structural reforms. The key question, how do we mobilize our forces and jointly achieve those structural reforms.
CEO at Eskom Andre de Ruyter admitted to a dysfunctional power utility, advocating for more investment into renewable energy to curb carbon emissions.
If we can align our fiscal, environmental, energy and industrial policy to use this opportunity to pivot away from our coal past to a greener and cleaner energy future in a just way, in addressing the need for clean energy, but in a way that addresses the very well-founded concerns of those that have interests in the coal value chain. And we mustn't disregard or diminish those concerns. They are very real and very credible. Then we have an opportunity through appropriate industrial policy to drive demand for locally manufactured renewable energy components.
With the reminder of load shedding just this past week, de Ruyter says the aging infrastructure presents the perfect opportunity to use new technology.
The system is wobbly. It is difficult to fix. And therefore, our proposed solution is not to try and fix this old car and try and persuade it to keep on running for another 20 years. Our proposal is to ensure that there's this transition to other generation technologies in which the private sector will, perforce, due to fiscal constraints in the state of our balance sheet, have to play a leading role.
Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.